Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today I'll show you how you can write very quick and simple macros so that you can add options to your quick access toolbar for adding characters that you often use. I often use these cent symbols and this big arrow, and so I've added them to the quick access toolbar so they're accessible and easy to insert into a document anytime. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to click here on the View tab and go to macros. You're going to click this down pointing arrow here and choose record macro. We need to give our macro a name. It needs to be all one word and it needs to start with a character. You can use underscores, but you cannot use spaces. I'm calling mine insert degree symbol. When it comes to storing your macro in, you want to store it in all documents, so it's going to be available to all documents that you create. You can type a description. I'm not going to bother. Because I want to add it to my quick access toolbar, I'm going to click here on button, and that opens up the word options here. Now, if your quick access toolbar doesn't show, you'll need to click here to make sure that it shows. Here is the macro we're about to create. So I'm just going to click on it and click add. Now, we'll come back a bit later and sort out the name bit, but let's just click OK at this stage. Now, you are in record mode, which means that you are now recording exactly what you do. So you want to be careful that you only do the things that you want to do. So I'm going to the insert option. I'm going to symbol here, and I'm going to click here on more symbols. I have a font called Times New Roman selected here, and I'm just going to scroll to find the degree symbol. So I know that it's up here near the top, so I'm just going to go and locate it. This is not it, but this one is the degree sign. So I'm just going to click insert and I'm going to click close. And because that's all I want this macro to do, the very next thing I must do is stop recording. So we're going back to the View tab, back to this macros option here and click on stop recording. That's really important. I'm going to delete this character and I'm just going to click on this to make sure that it works. And it does. Every time I click on the option here, I'm adding a degree symbol to my document. And of course, my quick access toolbar is visible because I asked for it to be visible. To customize this, the first thing I'm going to do is actually copy this degree symbol. So I'm just selecting over it and I'm pressing Control-C to copy it to the clipboard. Now I'm going to this arrow here and I'm going to more commands because this allows me to edit the quick access toolbar, and this is the one obviously that I want to edit. So I'm going to click here on modify. Its name is currently selected, so I'm just going to press Control-V to paste in the degree character. So its display name is now going to be exactly what it is. Now, here you'll need to select a symbol for it, and honestly, the symbols are not particularly good. You're very lucky if you can find a symbol that works for you in any way, shape, or form. So just choose something that is as close as you can possibly get to what it is that your symbol is going to be. And if you need to, you could just use the default here. I'm going to use this one because it sort of half speaks to me. So I'll click OK, and then OK again. And this now is my degree symbol, so I can click it to add the degree symbol. And of course, I've still got the others that I had created previously. These macros are incredibly simple to create, and they really are quite handy because they do save you from having to go to the insert option each time that you want to insert an unusual character. If you're prompted to save your normal.dotm file on exiting Microsoft Word, make sure that you do that. You will need to save normal.dotm because that contains your macro and you want to have it accessible to all new documents that you create in the future. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results every time, then you'll love my other YouTube videos. So give this video a thumbs up and click to subscribe to the channel. And on the screen now, you'll see a video that I've handpicked for you to watch next.